Hello, hi. I'm just gonna refill my coffee quick. Right, I'm not sure how happy my parents, because I'm at my parents' place, and maybe we just cut out the part where you see everything, because now you see me, and now you see the room. So I'm just gonna keep the part where I'm zoomed in, so yeah, that tracks. Right, why am I in a suit? Why am I in a suit? I'm in a suit because I'm trying to take profile pictures for LinkedIn. Oh right, I need a mic. Okay, let me just click. Now you can hear what difference this makes, and I recommend putting it to your chest area. Oh, I'm just gonna grab it. This might actually be too low, but I think it's fine, and it's not in the frame, and I should sound way better. Though I am terrified of spilling this cup, but I think it looks nice. Maybe I take off the suit. Yeah, I take off the suit. I keep the shirt on. No, so I'm taking pictures for job hunting. And if you apply for a more insurance-like, I think maybe you can at least have it on the profile. And then figure out what the dress code is at work. Though most business people seems to be wearing suits on LinkedIn, so I'm just copying that. With the same line of thinking, I'm looking to buy an even better microphone. So right now we have the Shure SM7B is very cheap comparably. It's like $250, whereas the one I first wanted was a TLM 103. But going down the rabbit hole on YouTube, I see that there is a TLM 49, which seems to be more smooth on the voice, whereas the TLM 103 really gets on top of anything else you have on it. So for voiceover, maybe that's what you want, the TLM 103, and that's what most audio engineers are used to working with, and they can quickly adapt it for you. Or I think the TLM 49 has more to offer, but it takes a bit more time to set up. And really the difference is $200, which is the price of the SM7B. And for commercial use, I should probably go for the TLM 103. Though it's been like I'm very divided here, giving me stomach ache. It's weird. When I can't make up my mind, I get stomach ache. And the only way to figure out is to, without buying them and testing them for myself or knowing what will be received well, I need to put out the hypotheticals. And you are part of that discovery with me. So if you know, please let me know, can I get away with a TLM 49, or is it so much superior to have a TLM 103 when you are in the voiceover business? Yeah. So in essence, I'm just getting the gear down. So gear doesn't matter, the best mic you have is the one you record on, and these just using the Rode Go 2 is quite good. I kind of like the audio, it's fine for what it is. to get that silky, smooth, crisp. But then you also need to sound treat the room. And I do have an extra, not an extra room, but I have extra space to use for that. No. I do like the white aesthetic. It's very Nordic, I think. White background, sun's coming in through white curtains with a white shirt. No, I don't know, it looks nice. Right, so I ordered as well a new SD card because this one is too small. They had a sale, half the price, I'm happy. Half the price is nice. So that was not good for you. I'm recording. Focus up. Ice here. Ice where it matters. Funnily, this is a twist of fate. I was walking home from my sister. She moved back down here, at least for now. And I scrolled through job ads, job listings, and one was ending that night. So I just came home, forgot about it, and then came to mind again, like 90 minutes before the listing ended. So I just put something together. I don't think they're gonna take it seriously, but who knows? I tried to improve it from my last time feedback, where apparently it's good to list, even though I am the most Swedish person I know. They want me to list that I can speak and read. I'm fluent in Swedish. And the last time I got the call back, it's almost like they didn't trust that I trust the resume. I don't know what to make, like, what? I guess they get a lot of fake resumes. Mine was pretty standard. I don't know why they wouldn't. It's not even that extraordinary, if I'm being honest. So they call to verify. They say they call back in 2 weeks. I think that's a cold lead, so keep hunting for more. Right, so why would I search last minute? Because I found out to work in insurance economics mortgage advisor, financial advisor, you need something called a SwedeSec license or anything like. I did also see yesterday that there is another one called Inter license. Maybe that's for international. Anyway, SwedeSec, as you might guess, stands for Swedish Securities. And to talk about that, you need to have a license authorized by, what are they called? Finance inspection. So I'm just educating myself, but to get to that point, you need to be registered by someone who can take the license. And as a private person, I'm not sure I can. So, right, that's today. Right, I need to follow up on that mail. So, yeah, that's what I'm figuring out right now. It's like controllers to make sure that you are a responsible person with financial tools. And I have a bad cough. It's way better it's way better than it was before. You know. Right, so for the microphone part, it's like 700 compared to no, it's only $150 difference. So 700 compared to $850. It is expensive, and I do want to take the TLM 49. Though a thing that did bother me is the TLM. Oh, is the Zoom working? I see. The TLM 103, you can get away with a lower audio boost in post. Whereas the TLM 49, you need more audio boost in post. As general rule, it seems that most people who work with sound or microphones just put it at 1 o'clock. So you have you go from let's see if I do this right. You go from 8, 9, blah, 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 all the way to 1, and the furthest you can go is 4. So 8 to 4, but you stop at 1. And then anything else you do in post. That seems to be the standard for operating microphones. But it wasn't so much boost as I thought it would be, but there was a slight boost. And even with the boost in post, I think the TLM49 offers more. Though the 103, it is crisp. It's the modern sound, one would say. Depends what you want to work on, how you want to work on it. And 2 people I've been following or been watching in and out clips on, they use it, the 103. So just for that reason, that seems to be the best one. But then, I don't think they do, they don't quality check, they just get the one they're told to get. And it's like 2 ways. If they get it, then probably I should get it, but then it's like this loop. It's just, since I got that one, I'm gonna tell the next guy to get the same one. And it might not necessarily be the best one. So I did some more searching, not on YouTube, but on blogs, and I find that some girl made great voiceovers with the TLM49. That could just be on her voice. It is a thicker microphone, and I would assume it offers more. It can handle more voice, and I think that's a good thing. And it also, So that could be my personal favorite, but there's also something called commercial favorite, even because I can hear it. What other people can hear might be what's best. So for other smaller projects, this one might fit, but for doing voiceovers, people are used to hearing this type of voice and this type of thing. That might be the best thing. That might be the best microphone to go for. Let me see the time. Okay. Yeah, you can see that I'm bouncing these ideas back and forth. So what it really comes down to is, I think the TLM49 is better, but it's me against the commercial world. It's me against the commercial world, and I don't want to claim that I know better than what the industry is using. But it's an assumption, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just whichever you sound best on, and then I would go for the 49. But on the other hand, what if engineers like doing the audio processing are more used to working on the 103? It's quicker to set up, they know what they're working with, they know how to fix certain things. It's like when the standard is established, there's more ways to work around what you want to achieve. So the TLM49, that's more self-exploration. You can find out what works and what doesn't. And it's something some reviewers called forward mid-tone, which some other reviewers say the U87AI also have forward mid-tones, and that would be a good thing. And then another guy, it's so many opinions in the space. I think the point is it doesn't matter, but I mean it does matter when you're new, so I don't know. Where he was claiming that the U87i was like the popular industry standard one for like the top end, and then that one got discontinued, and now they do U87ai. It's not AI for artificial intelligence, it's for something else, I assume. Maybe it is, I haven't checked. And the claim there is it's not the same sound as the I. So the I version is not the same as the AI version. So I'm a bit stuck here. Or at least in my mind. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. But then I find another guy who kind of made it, and he went from, he had the Rode one, which people jump up from, and then he had the 103 TLM, and from there he jumped up, and until you get the money going, you stick to what's in the industry standard. And I think that's the lesson here, stick to what works, and then expand. Don't expand and then go to what works. I mean, it's a different way to learn. So, you know, that's what I'm wrestling with in my mind. And now, even now, it's probably easier to get the TLM 103s on the secondhand marketplace, whereas this 49, there's only one I've seen, and it's very cheaply priced. So if you only compare price, it's a very good deal for the 49, whereas the 103 seems to be easier to come across. Well, if I had infinite money, I would just buy both and then sell whichever does not give results. Yeah. This has been going on since like 2 days ago, like last night. Oh yeah. Probably just so before I went down the rabbit hole, TLM 103 was the microphone of choice. But then I saw this one review where the 103 is like, it's clipping on the top, whereas the 49 is more full, and it bothers me. Why did I have to see that? It's like, when you get educated, this one sounds better. And I'm not even that much into it. So this would lead me to the next thing, where audio engineer, which is more trained than me, would appreciate a more full voice. But maybe, since I don't know, it's hard to say. Yeah, I think I saw another review where you have the 49, you just run it through a good interface, maybe a DBX 160 something. Yeah. Damn, you're making a lot of noises today. Are you hurt? Who hurt you? Oh, it's because I have you on auto mode. Right. Okay. No, it should be fine. I had you on auto mode. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe that was better than this. I was thinking you're working too hard for video, eh? Yeah. Alright, this should be fine. Still working a bit, eh? Yeah. Now I'm just dragging this out. Leave the mic, apply for jobs. I'm also going halfway to Stockholm this summer, where apparently I will deliberate on presentations and then be one of the people who says this is the best one and we chose you because of these reasons. I'll probably practice that in a bit, but not for this camera, not for publishing. Maybe afterwards. I want to keep it as a surprise for the people, if they by some happen chance find it. Right, what else is new in the world? Remember the reason why you started to want to improve? I mean, I do like the craft of mastering your voice and sounding better and looking better on the camera. I think I'm getting more comfortable. Where, as well as being entertaining. There's so much echo in this room. I wonder how it sounds on the mic. It's so much fun. Right. Path of Exile 2 is coming out. I don't know when, but this year I suppose. Maybe only the early access and the real games next year. Right, for the happen chance with job application, if they call back, I might have to relocate for half a year. That might be fun. Still gonna apply for other jobs elsewhere, but having the Swedish Sec license seems to be very important. Or at least be a boost in your endeavors with working with financial instruments. I also found another very interesting from a company I followed, and they do stock analysis to invest. I think that's fun. Well, I'm getting hungry. What time is it? Yeah, it's about lunchtime. How do we handle this? If audio's bust, I'm gonna be sad. Is the mic still running? Yeah, it's still running. Yeah, we're definitely past the time. So how can I make this more entertaining while we're here together? Probably cut this part. Oh, right. Know when to end. There's some. Oh, that's not nice. There's some techniques you can use to become better presenter. And I'm thinking what matters most is your energy and voice levels. You want to keep them steady or even like ramp up. You don't want to fall down and then die. You want to stay on a good level and then peak up sometimes. That's a good place to start. Oh damn, battery's draining quick when you record. I started from 100. You also want to know if you should stay still or if you can move around. Since I'm on the frame, I should probably stay on the frame. Whereas if I'm on a stage, I have to fill the stage. But if I fill stage here, I leave focus. So my stage is within the camera frame. Sure, I can work with the distance back and forth. I have the depth. Whereas on stage you have horizontal movement. You also have gestures. Gestures are not captured well on a small frame unless I, don't spill coffee there, unless I adjust my distance. Where else? You wanna keep the audience engaged. Look around. I got you in the lens. I don't got you on the side monitor, so I'm getting better rewiring my need to watch myself, my habitual side eye for the monitor. I guess that comes down to how comfortable you are in front of the camera. And the more comfortable you are, the more you can ease into it, play with it. And there's no reason for you not to be comfortable. I mean, maybe there are. You could be scared for any reason. Ooh, a fun fact, down memory lane. So since we have the prop, I'm just gonna show you. This one is very old. This one is 11 years old. I needed a hard drive to move my files around, and this one was full, so I couldn't use this one. Anyway, on this drive, there's movies I made for like kids' school. And I was a bit of a movie maker even then, eh? And I had way more accent as a kid than I do now. It's kind of funny, actually. Though I would say I had a thin voice, and it's been with me all the way up here. And now we do a lot of work to undo the thin voice and make it more rich. Have a rich voice, because otherwise you sound like this and people don't know. Even this is too much when you talk. So basically take away the vibrations from your voice. I mean, oh my god, I'm in the flow. But even then, even though I had a thin voice, I was a bit, I knew when I was doing sports, I got into this reverberating, resonant voice because I was yelling at my teammates to do better. And that's really where I think my voice came alive. Let's see if I can. So I would talk very much like this, I think, almost like a whispering. And I hear, that's too much reverberations even now. And I hear my voice well myself. So what I've learned to do is to adjust. So it almost sounds to me like I'm screaming, even though I'm not. But in my ears, it's like, chill out, dude, you're so loud. Chill out, man. Chill out, dude, you're so loud. But I noticed for the camera, for mics, on stage, you almost want to be screaming out, or at least for me, I'm not used to it. If people tell you're a loud person, tone it down a bit. If people say you're quiet, then you need to take what you think is 5 is actually 3. So you need to get you up to a 7, 8, and then people will, ooh, now it sounds like for how they receive a 5 while you're putting out an 8. So all this communication is just how they receive you versus how you output. If you think you're giving a 5, but they take in a 3, tough luck, buddy. You need to boost it. You need to boost more. Yeah, you get it. If you want to get into voiceovers, voice work, the first guy that got me started is called the Masterclass Voiceover. From there I moved over a few different people. I also found a guy called Vin, V-I-N-H. That's a good. He's from Australia though, so if you have trouble with accents, look for another guy. Find a guy called Connor, just cartoon voice actors. They usually do a good job. Went into Japanese voice actors, though I don't speak Japanese fluently, so I don't know why, it just sounds great. And they can find different ways. I think it opened my eyes, or ears, it opened my ears to how sound matters and language not so much. It's really the tone. Yeah, it's not so much what you say, it's how you say it. And I think Japanese voice actors, some of them are really amazing. Yeah. Yeah, this is a long clip since I haven't uploaded for a long time. I only made a short clip where I tried a new mic with I also streamed that one from the computer into OBS. That kind of worked out. I think that's fine. Can't have it running for too long since the camera overheats, but I think it was fine. It's good as a webcam. It's a fancy webcam. If you want to do that permanently, get the FX30 or FX3, because that has a built-in fan. So if FX3 is a bit of a waste, I would say. 30 should suffice, or even a different camera brand. Where was I going? Right, so this is a long edition. I was sick. I was traveling. It was midsummer weekend. Look forward to. I experiment with just posting sound bites. They might not be that good actually, but who knows? I'm trying to apply audio. I'm trying to learn how to do audio processing, like equalizer, compress, normalize. Usually only normalize. But what I learned recently is maybe I should compress, because that's more evens out. So if you normalize, you just stretch it out. But if you compress, you do like double wave. Maybe that's like a square root method. Where you take even the lower notes and you bring them closer to the top notes, but you still leave a bit of a difference. That's how I understand it. So everything becomes louder basically. And maybe that's enough when you run TLM49. Probably is. No. Also got headphones. The guy replied, who I thought just forgot or already sold, but apparently not. So now I have 2 headphones. Oh my god, why did he send it there? Seems my headphones arrived. Now, where do I pick them up? Right, now we're exploring with me, eh? Why don't you load? Okay, where is FA-spel? we going out today? Where are you localized? You are at Subway. Okay. Oh, you're more down. Which one is this? What? I'm confused. Oh, I see. It's one of the tea houses, opposite to the old tea house. I think, yeah, that seems right. Yeah, I guess we're going down for lunch soon. Nice. Oh my god, people are typing a lot. I will catch up. Right. What was I going for? That's from Norway. That's my cheap headphones. You will see them. Maybe I do a gear review. No, so what else? This one's very scattered. I have a lot of things to break down. So for my own analysis of presentations, like get to the point, don't waste time, be concise. So like, even the format you can criticize. So when you break down, is it the format? Take the person, take the voice in the person, take his gestures, confidence levels. All of these play a role, and you can really go very, very far with this. So at some point you have to establish a baseline, and what you do is learn behavior from there. So even now, a lot of things I do, I think it's very automatic. I'm trying to think, what I'm keeping in mind is to have the voice reverberating. The more I reverberate. Sorry for that. Oh my god. The more I try to have a reverberating voice, and I'm gonna do some audio processing on this. No, not this. This is too long. Right, the clips, 30 seconds upload, add a picture that's a bit fun. Maybe something comes out of that. And remember, the reason why you started in the first place is so that you can, whenever you need to show up, you show up the best way you can. And the only way I know how to improve the way I show up is to capture myself. Otherwise, I am obviously biased. The memory and brain doesn't always connect, and you also leave a trail of how you improve or get worse with time. So really, by documenting and showcasing, you should get better. If you get worse, you need to hold yourself accountable. And if the people in your ball pen do not reinforce the positive things, maybe you should change your team. Don't snap, it's gonna sound bad for the mic. If the people in your courtyard, ball pen, don't reinforce the positive traits and only focus on the negatives, maybe you should change your team. And sometimes you might have to go solo for a bit, but overall, you want a strong team, surround yourself with amazing people. In general, if you want to be amazing, they want to be amazing. I lift them up as much as I can, share what I know, what I can help with. We all have different strengths and weaknesses, and do what you can for the people you care about. Yeah, that's a good place to end. So I hope you like this one. It's a bit unusual style, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and make someone happy today. Bye bye. Oh, bye bye.